I was actually walking back to one that's over that field, because if there was a reason for one mushroom to be there, they're here. I was coming out here and just filling baskets full everywhere you'd look. Tell, because they're getting that brown color to them instead of the pretty white. They're drying out. It's been, I mean, we only had that one little bit of rain. All those higher up ones, there's some good. If you guys can see these well, I'll zoom in, reach those. That's why it's good to have extensions, guys. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of LT Outdoors. If you can see, I got my handy dandy knife extension here, heading out again to find some more mushrooms. We had a good rain the other day. It's been warm. I mean, all this is kind of screaming for mushrooms. So yeah, I got a feeling that the oysters will be popping good today. So we're gonna head out and see what we can find. Maybe we'll pile up on them. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I was out here and walking around. It's so great. Like I said before, oysters are awesome because you can see them from quite a ways away. It's not like morels where you have to get right down on the ground and try to find them. I just found this beautiful patch of oysters right here. That's a good fresh pile. Real, I mean, these are fresh. That's good. And I showed you once before, you can see all these black beetles popping out of them. That's a signature bug of the oyster mushroom. I mean, they just love oysters. So whenever you find these, you're going to be finding these little black beetles crawling out of them, which they're no big deal. You take them home. Like I said, you don't want to get them real wet, but you just rinse them real lightly with water. And I use a toothbrush. You get free toothbrushes, you know, from the dentist office. I save one aside just for this, stuff like this, so I can brush them off. But yeah, those are going to be some good ones right there. So I'll get them cut off and then we'll continue on. I'm sure if there's this fresh of a pile, there's going to be a whole bunch more. So stay tuned. Yeah, you really got to keep your eyes out too when you're out here chasing down these oysters or any mushroom really, because if you find one, there's going to be more. I was actually walking back to one that's over that way, and I happened to see this one, and then I don't want to lose it, but there was another one just up there. So yeah, really keep your eyes peeled, because if there was a reason for one mushroom to be there, there's a reason for more. And you just look for these dead or dying popple trees or any other hardwood, but poplar seems to be the main one here in Michigan that I find them at. I mean, they're just all over these, and it's just starting to heat up. It ain't even hot time yet. I mean, last year I was coming out here and just filling baskets full everywhere you'd look. It's amazing. So yeah, like I said before, just cut them off down here by the tree. They'll have those little beetles in them, but you can just brush those off when you get home. These are a little older than the ones I just picked a little bit ago. You can tell because they're getting that brown color to them instead of the pretty white. And they're starting to dry out just a little bit, but they're fine. I'm actually going to do something with them as soon as I get home so they won't go to waste. Yep, just throw them in my handy little buddy bag here from Wolf Creek Workshop. Thing is awesome. I've been using it for just about everything. Yeah, I'll show you what we got going on here. Might as well. Yep, got another one coming up here. That's a big one. Yeah, that's a nice one there. Again, that's also drying out. It's been, I mean, we only had that one little bit of rain. It's been, I think, 3 days ago. I mean, it was a good rain, but it didn't last that long. It's just been way too dry here in northern Michigan. See another one right over here. Might as well grab that before my memory's bad, so. Oh, this one's too dry. See, sometimes they get too dried out. That's actually crunchy. Dry to where it's crunchy, so leave that one alone. There's enough good ones out here that we can pick. So yeah, we'll get this big one here picked. Again, that's off another poplar tree, and it's a dead or dying one. See, there's actually a whole bunch up there, but they're starting to get too dry, all those higher up ones. There's some good young ones there. Yeah, so we'll get these picked and then we'll keep on moving. I'm sure there's a bunch more. Well, had to do a lot of walking, a lot more than I usually have to. I think it's just been too dry, but just came up on another batch here. Thought I'd show you. We're not doing too bad. Got a decent basket full, but not as good as we should. These are pretty far along. They're getting dry, but they're not quite dried out too bad. Got earwigs in there. But another thing that I didn't mention about these is they smell really strong. They have almost a licorice anise oil type smell to them. So yeah, if you smell them, they should smell kind of like a licorice. They've got a strong, intense smell, which I don't like licorice. It cooks out of them. It don't taste like licorice. So yep, but we'll throw this good batch in here. Those are a little too dry. I don't know if you could see them, but there's some more up the tree a ways. I think I'll cut them down real quick and we'll see what they look like. That's why I bring my net handle with the knife on it, just for things like that. Oh yeah, they feel fresh. Come on. Oh yeah, those ain't bad. Yep, nice batch. So yeah, I just they grow in nice clumps like this. You can just pull them apart and throw the pieces in the bag and ready to go. They are getting a little dry though. This weekend's supposed to rain a lot though, so yeah, next week for sure should be getting a lot of mushrooms. So yep, we'll keep on wandering. Now I don't know if you guys can see these well. I'll zoom in. But yeah, those are good batches, but man are they high. That's yeah, that's a good, I don't know, 15 feet off the ground. Sadly, I can't reach those. That's why it's good to have extensions, guys. These two down below look older, but those ones at the top there look really nice and fresh. Oh well, can't get them all. Let the birds eat them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Sorry it was so short, but yeah, the majority of the mushrooms I was finding were just too dry, so we need some moisture up here in order to get some fresh stuff going. But as you can see, it didn't do too bad. I mean, it don't take much. You find a big clump, and you know that one clump is usually enough for dinner. So yeah, I actually just learned the other day that you can rinse these off, pat them dry, let them sit out for a minute to dry, and then you can lay them on a cookie sheet or a pizza sheet or something, and just slide it in the freezer and let them freeze. And I guess you can just throw them in a Ziploc bag and they'll stay fresh for a while. A friend of mine taught me that. Usually I dehydrate them, but yeah, I guess you can freeze them too, so good thing to know. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you guys are learning a thing or two from me, and I hope you guys get out to pick some of these, because I'm telling you, they're delicious. So yeah, I've got 2 people now that's tried them just from my videos, and that makes me feel good. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, like, and share. Hey everybody, welcome to today's episode of LT Outdoors. Today we're actually heading out to do some fishing with my buddy Eric Dorcey again. Gonna go out on one of the little lakes here in Alcona and see what we can get. Usually a lot of bass and pike out there, so that's what we're gonna be targeting today. Some more bass and pike, so stay tuned guys. Hopefully it'll be a pretty exciting episode. Ooh, not sure what this is. Throwing spinner baits out here on this little lake, and this thing slammed it. It's a pike. Oh yeah, real thin one, but nice. That's a nice fish. I don't know how big, but yeah, she's about 23, but real thin. Yep, so that one's gonna go back. Yeah, put it back in the water. Looks like a good one. Funny how that works. Yeah. Bass or pike? Bass. Oh yeah. He's not that big. No, pretty little largemouth. Yeah. Good color.
Oh, he's got some wicked scars by his tail.
Oh yeah. That looks like a good one.
He's not rail thin, but he's not, you know, he's not Mr. Meat. Oh! Oh! He's angry. Shit, come on. Why you gotta do that? Soaked.
That was on the chartreuse and green, huh?
I love that. Alright, nope.
He's gone. I nailed it. Ooh, that's a nice one. Giving me a bath. That's a heavy one there. Yeah, that's a good one. Yep, red spinnerbait. 23.5. Good one though. Yep. Bass?
I didn't even see. I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Man, little guys today.
Yeah, I don't know where, unless it's because the water cooled down. Maybe they are in the shallow stuff.